I can tell when it's live. I know when it's live. Jerry's talking about home improvement. Micah's defending himself against Micah. So, yeah. Jerry the tool man.
Jerry the tool man.
Jones. And Dak's gone forever.
No.
Hey.
Why would you say that?
That's all on today's Cowboys DLLS podcast, which starts.
Get out on the screen.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Cowboys DLLS podcast on today, November the 12th, where we got things to talk about. We got goals around here. The goal is, no matter whether the team's any good or not, we're going to have a good time.
Indeed.
That's what we are going to do. So today, we got some goofy stuff from Jerry. Got some weird stuff from Micah. We got some real-life Cowboy stuff. It's Tote That Thang Tuesday.
Tote that thing!
But we do start off with it's official that one of these days Dak is going to have somebody go in
Jeff Kavanaugh
and put hamstring back on the bone. I'm Jeff. Next to me, look at $20 super chat off the bat. KG, let's tank it up, baby.
Y'all
I don't know
are
about
killing.
that, but I'll take the 20.
Please hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Yeah, I am Jeff. Sorry. I'm sorry for trying to make sure they know what content is coming before I do introductions. I'm trying to get to the point.
I feel like you was jumping right into that.
Trying to get to the point. This is former Cowboys wide receiver Jesse Holly.
Oh, Jesse Holly went 77 yards. It must be a reality show.
I got nothing today.
Oh my
Next to
God.
him is the greatest.
Oh, Jesse Holly went 77 yards. It must
You
be
gotta have
a
something. She did it
reality
twice.
show.
She did it twice.
Twice is nice. Smooth as ice. And I ain't had a bad day in my damn life.
So you do have some.
It's just
you did have some.
That's a Martin line.
You good, you good. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying? That
Martin
is a
line.
Next to Jesse is the greatest beat writer in the history of the Cowboys, and as evidenced by his outfit, a huge LSU fan, Clarence Hill.
What?
You
No,
wanna really
he's
pop up.
Omega Sci-Fi.
It's Omega Sci-Fi found this week. I'll have purple on all
He's
week. Not that I
Omega
don't always have
Man.
purple on, but root to the good bros.
People always say, I didn't know you liked LSU, and I see him get mad online, so I wanted to see if I
Why
could get
would
him
you
mad.
do that to him?
Oh,
Fake show there.
Oh,
Fake show
Don't
there.
put you pushing it.
Next to him is the greatest analyst in the history of the Cowboys.
Whoa.
X's and O's,
You
Queen
gotta
Aisha
stop
Morrison
doing
with
that.
2 eyes. All right, now Dak's. Now somebody's about to go put Dak's hamstring back on the bone. So it's not there, and somebody's going to go put it back on. And Dak's season is over.
Wow.
It's over.
Why does every time I hear meat and bone, I think of that running back who stole money out of Dillard's, stole perfume out of Dillard's?
Oh, Joseph Randall.
Joseph Randall, what he
A
said.
lot of meat left on the
A
bone.
lot of meat left on the bone. I always
Oh,
think of
yeah.
Joe. He had meat left on the bone. We was talking
That's
about.
the first time you've said words that I thought could be innuendo, and you weren't going that way.
I did too. In
Ever.
my head, I was getting ready to say, because you're a
Ever.
freaky old man.
Stop it,
That's
brother.
where I was going.
I
That's
literally,
where I was going.
I
No,
didn't. I
and
thought
you-
he was gonna say it made him think about barbecue or something. That's
No,
what
you
I
didn't.
think about.
No,
I
you
think
didn't.
about.
Well, there's a great restaurant off the bone barbecue. I like them too. But no,
Yeah.
I mean, I was just thinking of Joseph Randall. He made that famous. I was there that day. Obviously, the kid from running back, DeMarco Murray's gone. He's going to be the new starter.
Yeah.
That's a lot of meat on the bone. I'm like, what?
Do you remember when Jason Garrett said, quick Joseph Randall story for you?
Yeah, when he jumped in the water.
Yeah.
Couldn't swim?
Yeah, well, they took
No,
a day.
he'd never been to the ocean
Oh,
before.
that's right.
Yeah, and so he ran down, and like Joseph Randall, like his foot hit the water, and he dove
Mm.
because he didn't know
That-
that it's not like immediately
Right.
deep, and so he just
Yeah.
That should have been,
Crash.
So it was
that should have been the telltale shot right there.
Yeah.
Let this guy go.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta stop looking past the signs that we're right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Like, I know sometimes people are like, well, I didn't see the signs because I couldn't read. Like, there are certain signs that we
Yeah.
gotta just stop looking past.
Just think if your running back breaks his neck because you did this little field day in training camp, went to the beach, and he dove head first into
Yeah,
the
but
sand.
that's the
of
sign
2
right
feet of
there
water.
where you got to go,
This dude's not smart.
oh, he's not intelligent. Let's start looking for alternatives. Because the signs were there. The signs were there. And they ignored them. And that. You know what? That is realistic in life. Because sometimes I'm a man, so I'll talk about women.
Yes.
Sometimes the signs for women be there, but we look past them because they're cute.
Yeah.
Or because they got a nice body.
They got a big butt.
Nice little big button to smile.
Big
We look
butt.
high.
Big butt.
But the signs will be there.
Yeah.
And we ignore them.
Nice feet.
Cut your losses early.
Nice
Fine
feet.
with
Nice feet.
Yeah, you.
But you
ignore
got to
a lot.
just say no.
Cut
The
your
signs were
losses.
there with Joseph Randle. The signs were there with a guy like Boss Man Fat.
Yeah.
The signs were there with guys like Mozzie Smith.
Yeah.
The signs were there.
Maybe you got it.
Like, oh.
Speaking,
So anyway,
getting meat off the bone.
Y'all got a Tote.
are the signs there now that Dak is injury prone? Bang!
No, stop
Segue.
it. Stop it.
Professional. Sorry about the shorts. Sorry about showing off the thighs.
Oh my
Sorry about
God.
that.
You know, as long
Hold
as
down.
Jesse don't do it.
Get the hold down now.
Talk about the meat off the bone.
I'm not doing
What?
So anyway, what I was saying is, how do
Y'all
you
want none
guys?
of that brisket?
Dak
Y'all
Prescott
want none
is
of that
having
J. Holly
surgery.
brisket?
Surgery on Wednesday to repair the partial avulsion, meat torn partially off the bone, his hamstring torn partially off the bone. It will be a 3-month rehab. We'll have surgery in New York. The doctors on Monday, the specialists on Monday basically confirmed what we already knew, what the Cowboys already knew, what Dak already knew. It just confirmed that he should have the surgery. And he's having season-ending surgery on Wednesday. 3 months rehab. They have a good prognosis. He should be better than ever.
Okay, well, then that answers the question that I had from you. So you can just go ahead and go over there for a while.
Wait, he can just say that he's gonna be better. He don't have no medical degree.
He just
or-
announced
he
it.
ain't never-
Well,
he announced his
he
opinion.
can't
The
even stretch.
Let me
He
just
announced
add
his
this.
opinion.
According to the Cowboys, the reason you have the surgery rather than just do rehab is the surgery obviously lessens the chance of re-injury.
That's why I'm gonna actually get 2 of those done and then run this 40.
Oh,
I want to get the hamstrings tied onto
I
the
would
bone.
definitely love to know the details of that. Like
It's
why
just,
it's.
Have you ever seen the commercials where they cut the boat in half? And
The
then
Flexi-Fix?
the Flex Seal,
Flexi.
and they put the Flex Seal on it, and then the guy's just going across the water, driving on the boat because he Flex Sealed the boat back together.
Yes.
They just put that on your hamstring. They Flex Seal it back on there.
I would like to know the scientific part of like specifically what they're doing to fix it.
I think it's like Thanksgiving when you gotta tie that turkey up.
Okay, you're going the same route I'm going. Okay,
You just tie that thing
making
around.
stuff up.
You put
Yeah.
the meat right back on the
Yeah.
hamstring bone, on the ham bone.
Yeah.
And then you just get surgically tape
Yeah.
or string,
Mhm.
whip that thing around there.
I mean,
Seal
Well, I'm
them back
talking
up.
about the re-injury
Oh.
portion of it.
Oh,
well,
it's
yeah, I
just
mean,
tied on now.
Re-injury.
yeah, because obviously if you're just rehabbing it, you're not doing anything to reinforce it.
Mhm.
Okay. And so obviously with the surgery, clearly they're doing some things to reinforce it.
Mhm.
Whatever procedure they're doing and how they're tying it back together with
Nail
the tape
gun.
and everything else. So that's what they're doing. But it's it's funny because it's like I just can't wait to run this 40 and we get this have to take this gurney out.
We're recording it.
Okay, so we'll get back.
Aren't we?
Okay, give me
It's fun.
60 seconds. I need 60 seconds, and then we're going to get back to Dak because I have a Dak question. And it includes the draft. I'll have you know that.
Okay.
So, Clarence, I have a proposal for you. So, I said that Dak was slow and he can't run no more, and I was right, as evidenced by the fact that when he tried to run, he tore his hamstring off the bone.
Very unfortunately.
Very unfortunately. And then I said I could beat him in a foot race, which I believed. And then now I could easily. But
If you finish the 40.
But then I made the mistake of putting a number on it, which I shouldn't have done. I said 4.9, which Dak hadn't run a 4.9 since 2021. So that was reckless. And Clarence bet me $100 I couldn't run a 4.9. So today's the day I'm supposed to run it. Today's the day I'm supposed to run it. I have a proposal for you. 2 proposals for you. Proposal number 1.
Oh God.
I give you $10 to give me a week. Right now. And you stick at the 100 if I don't make it. I give you $10 to give me a week. Proposal
Okay.
number 2.
Okay.
I'll give you $25
To just say forget
to
it.
give me a week and 1/10 of a second.
5 flat?
5 flat. I give you 25 today. You still get 100 if I can't break
Oh,
5.
I'll take option number 2.
Okay. Because I got volleyball playoffs tonight and tomorrow night. I can't blow out a hammy today.
Okay. I got 20. I'll take 25.
Okay.
And the
All
5.
right, I'm gonna give you $25
flat.
today and another 100 if I can't break 5 flat a week from now. Okay.
Deal. Sound like a good
Otis
deal to
in
me.
the chat explained what the procedure entails.
Hold on. First of all, don't just assume. This is what's wrong with America right now.
Otis,
You just assume whatever they typed is right.
No, I was gonna go look it up myself.
Click on it.
Gluteal
Click on-
crease. You
Click
go
on.
in the
he
butt
got
cheek.
2 of them.
I know what a
says it makes an
gluteal
incision in the
crease is.
gluteal crease.
So he goes up through the
Gluteal
bottom of the
scar
butt
tissue.
cheek.
Pulls the hamstring back into place.
Yep.
I mean, it sounds good.
Sutures are staples. Yeah, nail gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
You say nail gun, think about the guy.
Thank you,
from The
Otis.
Wire.
I appreciate you. Appreciate the
DeWalt.
information. Otis, can you put in your credentials so we know that you know?
Nah, don't
did you
do that.
did you Google
He might have
this?
had it done,
Oh,
or somebody.
Wiki.
He might,
Yeah, he looked that up.
that's what we was gonna end up doing
Hey,
anyway.
You
I
thought he
like that.
typed all that out?
Otis, that's what I was going to tell her. Google is your friend. I love that.
Yeah.
Google is your friend.
We appreciate the honesty.
Google it. Let me Google it for you, Aisha. That's
Okay.
what Otis said.
I was gonna look it up.
Okay.
Let me Google it for you.
Clarence, you already gave a huge Homer answer, so I don't need you right now. Jesse, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
With all of the things that have happened to Dak, if I told you the Cowboys are picking 12th in the draft and the best player available, according to them, plays quarterback, are you afraid of that?
No. Not at all. And honestly, it would make sense because we kicked Atlanta's butt for them drafting Penix.
Yep.
But when you look at it, Kirk Cousins is making $50 million. And
Guaranteed over four whole years.
Yeah, that's fine.
So Penix can't play until his 5th year.
Okay.
That's not true.
He'll play.
No,
I mean, he can, but Cousins' money is guaranteed
But here's the
Is
deal.
it?
for
But-
4 years.
So
Yes.
here's the thing.
I think he got 4 for 160, fully guaranteed. Or
So
close
here's-
to it.
So
Maybe
here's
3
the thing.
years.
50 that he makes,
Yeah.
and Penix will make over his overall contract would be between $5 and $8 million, something like that, whatever it was. So it comes out to having a $55 million quarterback, right? That's the going rate for a quarterback nowadays. So I get one to come out and play right now, and hopefully that he plays well.
But the goal of the rookie quarterback is to have cheap quarterback play.
Yeah, but I can develop a guy, and then
you cheat no more.
But then if I look down the line, talk about injury prone, in 2 years, if Dak is injured, I go with Shador, and we make way with that.
Yeah.
Still $65 million, however you want to cut it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get the chance to see him for 2 years before you have to now really start making some more money decisions.
They can
So-
realistically get rid of Cousins after 2 years.
Yes, I'm saying it's
So
not.
that-
It's not a 4-year
that's-
guarantee. That's the difference in the
That's
contract. though.
perfect. That's perfect.
You'll be eating some monies, but not
You're gonna eat-
gigantic.
Yeah.
Like I said yesterday, F these contracts, right?
Yeah.
Like F them. Who cares about them? Like who cares?
Dak's
Who
contract
cares?
is different though.
Well, yeah,
So-
Dax is bigger.
I was
Dax is
rambling.
different, and the eating is different. I mean, it's not the same.
But what I'm saying is that even if you have to keep him on the roster when he gets hurt or not playing as well, the going rate for a starting quarterback in this league is $60 million. Like that's going to be the going rate. So you got that within 2 players right now. So if that's the route that you wanted to go, then yeah. Or I now take that situation and
Trade
if
down.
I trade Dak.
Trade. You can't trade Dak.
Trade
First of
down.
all, he can't trade Dak.
No. If Dak goes to the bench, we have a conversation. If Dak goes to the bench, he has an option. You can stay here, make your money, and be on the bench, or we can have a man-to-man conversation, and you can tell us where you want to go, waive your no trade clause, and I can find a spot for you.
Yeah, but the
You
cap
take
hit
that
is it kills you.
2 years from now, you can do whatever you want.
Oh,
And that's what I'm saying. So if you draft him this year,
Right.
you develop him
After
for 2
25
years,
and 26,
you develop
do
him for
whatever
2
you
years.
want.
So if you say now, again, this is not my. We're having the hypothetical conversation.
So you're about Team Tank, right?
Oh, yeah.
And are you on Team Tank?
No,
I am
Okay.
sitting in the
Okay,
I'm
you're on Team
driving.
Tank.
Aisha's up top
so
on the cannon.
therefore, the better option is this: if a quarterback is the best player,
Yeah.
then somebody's going to move up for him, and you get to trade that
I
pick
think that's the value. in
Can-
it.
and get more picks.
Yeah.
To fulfill this team because you paid Dak this money. Let's try to maximize the opportunity with the quarterback you paid, rather than
think you
if a guy's at number 12, then he's not number 1. So we're really questioning the quality of this quarterback.
Well, it don't matter what number they're at. I mean, the last 3 years, like 14 quarterbacks, one's been good.
I mean, that's my point. So that's a crapshoot already.
Right.
So I'd rather keep Dak, go with this gamble you've already did, trade down with that pick, get more players
Put more
to
talent
try
on
to
it.
win right now.
Now, for the
I
record,
agree.
I am a part of the trade down. Like the higher the Cowboys go, the more I would like.
You guys
them
know
to
I have
trade.
that trademarked. You're not
But I
allowed to
get-
want to trade down. That's
Oh,
fine.
that's fine.
I
Then
own
we-
trading
Then
down.
we get on board with you.
Yeah.
But the question that you
I
asked
got T-shirts, kept trade down.
I wouldn't be crazy. Like I wouldn't be like, oh, that's stupid, that's dumb.
I get the
I mean-
value in I agree with you though. I get the value in a guy. Like that's something that the NFL is not anymore. From the QB position, everything is very, very microwave. And I think that what's happening with Michael Penix is kind of how they used to do it back in the day. It's like they would bring in a young quarterback, wherever they got him at, he would sit, he would learn, he would develop, he would prepare to be able to take over and be the franchise
but
quarterback.
Especially
and
you
not
telling me
be-
my OC is one that's gonna really.
all I'm
But they don't. They wouldn't do it that high.
No,
and they
I
wouldn't do
agree.
it at the summer or the same spring.
I agree with you.
You sign the quarterback to that kind of money.
So
They've already
we don't-
had a quarterback on, like when the Packers got Aaron Rodgers, they already had Favre on the roster. But to spend that kind of money in free agency and then go sign a quarterback that high in first round, that's not normal.
No, yeah. I mean, I think it's a firm possibility to this point about quarterback in general that the Cowboys might take a quarterback this
Oh,
year.
yeah, mid-round guy.
Given,
Yeah.
given, I'm gonna be looking in the mid rounds. Given what's going on
You
with
got Trey
Cooper
Lance.
Rush, you've seen enough of him. You have Trey Lance, but at this point, if he gets an opportunity to play, that's why I said.
that
this
wasn't a
time.
shaking head at you. That was shaking the head at him.
But that's why I'm.
They used the mid-round pick on a quarterback. How'd that turn out?
Well,
They do it a lot.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think that this time, if he plays or not, is going to be so important moving forward because of those type of decisions about the quarterback position. Cooper Rush ain't getting no better.
I do think it's crazy to take a quarterback and plan for him not to play for 2 or 3 years because then you get towards the end of his contract, you have no idea if he can play.
No.
You have no idea if you wasted your pick for a half decade. That's a wild plan.
Yeah,
That's wild.
That's not the
So
plan.
how
And that
did-
won't be the
That's
plan.
wild.
So how
Well,
did they used to do it back in the day?
I mean, some guys,
that's the
Aikman
part.
played.
See, that's the part that I
They
don't.
Marino
agree with.
played.
They
Like,
played.
played.
They
Right
play-
away?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Aikman
play your
played day
quarterback.
one.
But
Marino
Aaron
played day
Rodgers
one.
And they
didn't.
sucked.
Tom Brady didn't.
Aaron Rodgers did,
Right.
but Tom Brady
Tom
was a
Brady's a
sixth-round pick. No
They thought
one
he
thought
sucked.
Tom
And
Brady was going to be any good.
I get that. I
Okay,
get
well,
that.
you can't use that as a comparison.
And Troy Aikman sucked when they gave him the job.
Yes, but the team sucked.
No, it's
Oh.
not unheard of to pick a guy and plan for him to sit a year.
That's
It's
what
not unheard of.
I mean.
Right.
Plan for him
Pat
to sit
did
for
it too.
3
Maybe not 2,
is wild.
but a year is
Again, no one knew how
kind
good
of-
Pat was either.
that's fine with me.
Andy did.
And
Well,
he did. But
not
no one,
Andy.
not really.
Not
Not
Andy.
really.
And that's the
Not
part.
really.
that was who was the GM? at
It was
the
a
time?
GM, but they didn't know.
He loved him. I'm sure Andy loved him too. Otherwise, they wouldn't. Whatever. Hey, cool. Jerry Jones is saying weird stuff, and so is Micah. So let's keep this thing cruising, huh? That's all coming up next on the Cowboys DLLS Podcast.
And we'll be around for a while. So we'll be able to see whatever quarterback they have. Maybe. Not this guy. Well, Jeff and I will.
Oh my God.
Pop. I mean, I'm
What
just
are,
saying.
you, what are you talking about?
Anyway, whether the quarterback is here or quarterback is not, you can go to the game to witness it all. You don't have to sit behind anybody that you don't want to. You don't have to sit in front of anybody you want to, because
That's true.
on the app at game time, you can see where your seats are at. You can see your view. You can see the price and all that other stuff from the other ticket guys, all the prices, add-ups, and all that kind of stuff. You don't get that at game time. Go and download the app. Use our promo code DLLS. Save $20 off your first purchase. And now you can see exactly where you're sitting, and the price that they're displaying is the price that you are paying. It ain't all this other fluff stuff. You don't have to worry about you getting to the checkout marker and all of a sudden now you owe a mortgage payment on a ticket that was maybe a light bill payment, right? So head on over, download the app, game time, use our promo code DLLS, get $20 off your first purchase. What time is it?
Game time. Woo.
There you go.
Let's talk about our guys at Empire Today as well. EmpireToday.com/DLLS. That's how you get $350 off your new flooring. Would you like that?
Love it.
Would you like that?
Love it.
$350 off. That's a pretty big number. Empire Today. What you get is shop at home convenience, the right product for your needs, quick and professional installation, and a low price guarantee. We love us some Empire Today flooring. They did the studio out there. They got that squared away for us. They're incredible. They keep shopping for floors simple with a curated product selection. Their philosophy is to help you find what you need, not overwhelm you with thousands of choices and substitutes. So, what they have in their selection is about as important as what they don't have. They ain't out here fiddle farting around. They're getting you what you need. You make your choices. Bang! They get you squared away. Schedule a free and-home estimate today. All listeners can receive a $350 off discount when they use the promo code DLLS. Restrictions apply. See EmpireToday.com/DLLS for details. All right, so y'all want to do Micah or Jerry?
Aren't they together?
What do you mean? They're dating?
That's crazy.
Jerry's married.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, he's married.
Yeah.
Sir, I
I'm
Googled
sorry.
it.
And Micah told me he's going to get married soon.
Really?
Yeah.
How about that? So they're probably not dating.
Told me he's going to get married soon.
No,
Told
I
us-
think we can get to both of them in this segment. I'm just asking, where would you like to start? Or do you
I-
want to combine them because
Yes,
Jerry was talking about Micah?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, I want to talk about Micah first because I pulled some of
Okay.
the audio from his podcast
Okay.
because Micah wanted to talk about what he said or didn't say about the head coach. And so I found a clip that I think encompasses everything that we need
Yeah.
from it. And so I just want you guys to hear from Micah Parsons. This is him saying that he wasn't being mean to his coach.
We all have to see through the BS of what these TV analysts are trying to do and, provide us and basically take words. I never once threw or even intended to throw Mike McCarthy under the bus. Like I said, he's one of the most winningest coach. He is a Super Bowl champ. I never once brung up his past. And the question that was asked was about here in the Dallas Cowboys, did I see Mike McCarthy in our future? And I said, that's above my pay grade. So never once did I ever intended or wanted to reflect on Mike McCarthy's career because I always knew it was a good one. I've always had a great relationship with Mike McCarthy, and I never even put that in question. And for a guy like Rex Ryan, I just know he wanted to coach the Cowboys. Like, I'm perfectly happy that we have Zimmerman because if we have a guy that's willing to go on TV and provide this type of nonsense, imagine what he could do to a locker room.
Everyone does.
So I got two things. First, I do enjoy thoroughly that I always thought, because I'd heard it before, that it was just a misspeak. Micah doesn't know his defensive coordinator's name. He thinks it's Zimmerman.
Ain't he the reliever for the Rangers?
Yeah.
I've accidentally called him that.
But he does it every time.
Yeah, but he works with him every day. You don't.
And he does it every time.
What
Yeah.
they call him?
Huh?
What you think they call him?
Zim.
Zim.
But
What can Zim be short for?
that's just fun.
Zimmer.
In his case, it would be Zimmer. His
Not
name.
Zimmerman. His name.
you
But
think
they
he
work
calls
with
him
him every
Parsonsman?
day.
I'm only
You think
He
saying.
he
went to
calls him
breakfast.
Parsonsman?
He went to breakfast with him every morning. It's not the same as you.
It's not about me. My best friend's last name is Zimmerman, and her boss,
Do you call
who
her
has been her
Zimmerman?
boss for years, still calls her Zimmer.
Do you call her
The
Zimmerman?
opposite of what's happening here.
They shorten it.
Yeah,
Some
but
people just mentally do.
but
whatever.
People don't usually
her
add.
boss may be shortening her name.
I don't care. I just think it's funny.
Yes.
It's funny.
Because I'd
He-
heard him do it before, and I was just
Sure.
like, I'm sure that's a misspeak. But then I heard it again. I'm like, oh, okay.
But what you
I
got to
think that's
say
his name.
about what he said? How do you feel?
I think Micah and Clarence, I think you kind of went around this yesterday a little bit. I think it's weird that he has that gig in some ways. Like, I don't begrudge anybody.
Yeah.
I promise. If you're the president of whatever media at Bleacher Report, like, they're giving him a bunch of money. And I get
Yes.
it. And it's fun. And he's having a good time. It's just weird because I don't feel like it's well suited to him. Like, the conveying your thoughts clearly
That's not who he is.
isn't because even there, like, he was trying to get to somewhere and he never really did because that
Yeah,
explanation doesn't
but-
work. The idea that, like, no, because I didn't say all I said. Well, no, we have audio of what you said, and you're ignoring what you said that people were
Can we-
reacting to. Like, you literally said it. You just didn't mean it in the way that it was taken, and he's taking it to an area where it's like, I never even said that. And it's, well, you did.
it's funny to me, and we can get back to him for a second and what he said. And again, I always believe that, as Jerry pointed out, sometimes you say some things that you meant to say something else, and yes, people will take it as as you said it,
Right.
but you didn't mean to say it that
Y'all
way.
took it verbatim, but I was just
I
trying
wasn't
to
trying
convey
to-
something.
But my point is this: is that I think if you talk about him having that position again, that's the cachet of being with the Cowboys. Everything is elevated with the Cowboys.
Right.
It's funny to me that the Micah Parsons stuff, the curtain stuff, got more play nationally
Oh yeah.
than Debo choking his freaking deep snapper. I mean, choked him on air. You tell me if that would have been a Cowboy choking his teammate on air and then slapping the other guy, that would not be a daily talking point. But the
if CD choked Trent Sieg,
I mean,
is
but
that his name?
we
Sieg back
forget
then,
that.
actually.
We only want to talk about the Cowboys. The Cowboys are still news because of the cachet of the Cowboys from back in the day.
Oh God, here he goes. This.
I mean, it's true. Like, just compare the franchises in town. Like, you get more play for Jerry's curtains than the Texas Rangers got for winning the World Series.
And I've seen the
Yeah,
conversation of
it's wild.
I've literally seen the conversation of the curtains everywhere.
It's
I mean,
everywhere.
I can't even.
People talk about that.
Ticky talks and dissociating
Yeah.
because of the curtains.
I mean, and it's funny, one of the, Monday Night Football, one of the receivers said he couldn't see the ball, lost
Yeah.
the lights.
Yeah.
Of course, and our boy Troy Aikman, he had to bring up curtains. He brought that on there. Curtains had to take a stray on Monday Night Football. AT&T Stadium took a stray on Monday Night Football for the curtains. So, it's all part of that. And again, I'm with. Yes, Micah said what he said. Even though he said he didn't intend to diss him, he dissed him.
Right. You said
He
Zach
dissed
Martin's
him,
worked
but I don't
harder
think he
than Mike
intended to
McCarthy
do it. But he
ever
did
has.
diss him. There's no fact about. There's
I agree.
no debating that he dissed him.
Right.
I don't think he meant to diss him. I think he talks, as I said, Micah tries too hard to be deep and to say these things. And you were asked about Mike McCarthy. You could have said above my pay grade, working hard for the season. He wanted to, on his own, invoke Zach Martin and talk about his empathy for his teammates.
Yeah.
And he was fine when he started. He went too far, but he didn't even need to go down that road. Just answer the Mike McCarthy question and move on.
And that's why I, at times, I don't cut him slack, because you could have stopped.
Yes.
That's the one thing that I think sometimes people miss. And I agree with you. I think sometimes he tries to get too deep or sound too whatever, and he begins to stumble over his words because he at times struggles to convey what he's trying to talk about. When you can still give, like, if he would have just simply said, it's above my pay grade.
Yeah.
That's an honest opinion from a player. No, it's above my pay grade. I don't decide who coaches and who doesn't coach, and left it at that. But sometimes you want to be something, and then you don't want to have to deal with the consequences from being that, and you don't get it. You don't get to pick and choose when you are.
Yeah,
When you're held to your words.
Right? And
you don't get a chance to pick and choose from that, because those are your words. You said them. You didn't have to say them. Simply saying that's above my pay grade answers the question that was asked to you.
right.
That's it. So
But-
you don't pick and choose when the national, the local, whoever media holds you to the things that came out of your mouth.
and straight out of your mouth. And Jerry Jones said, I do the same thing. I've been known to say some things that I regret I said it, but
Jerry
I don't.
does it on purpose.
I don't believe I said it. But getting back to your point, and you talk about him, he's emboldened to do things like that, emboldened to try to talk deeply.
Why?
Because he has that.
He's the
that
president
podcast.
of media for Bleacher
because
Report now.
I go back to his rookie year, because when he was doing the lion and all the other stuff, and everybody was just, listen to him.
Well, it was cute. I like it. I like his animal kingdom
his
obsession.
animal, all in there. I'm taking him to the deep water. And I can't wait till Micah talks, because he's going to take him to the deep water. I'm a lion. And he was giving all his teammates nicknames. And everybody was eating it up and basically making it more emboldened to say stuff and think stuff and do stuff like this, which is, again, why he got the show and why he really goes to interviews. He tries to give us what we want. He does try to, and like I said, he tries to give us what we want. Sometimes he goes too far, he went too far, but he really does try to help the media out.
At this point, gentlemen, I feel like, given the state of where the team is and what's going on, that they're just the best thing to do is just to not be doing a whole bunch of talking unnecessarily. I'm just at a point to where, and I'm only saying that because we are at a point. Number one, we've mentioned it on this show. It's like, it doesn't matter what you say at this point. You can say something, the most positive thing in the world on social, and somebody gonna be in the comments like, but what if I don't like vegetable soup? What if that's not my like?
I don't like vegetable soup.
I hate it. But somebody like it though.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
like
point. Is that people are going to find things and dissect what you say, especially given the state of the team right now, the amount of attention the team is getting. Clarence just brought up there are more pressing matters in the NFL. You got to read the room.
It's the Cowboys.
You got to read the room. You got to understand where you are and the timing in which you say things and stuff. It has to be considered. Clarence,
To quote my boy Newey Scruggs,
I just think it's not the time.
You don't have to bring a log to the fire.
It's just not.
Yeah,
the
but
time.
it's funny because last week Micah Parsons had a shirt on his show.
Do more, say less.
Do more, say less.
I just.
But the bottom line is you can't put the genie back in the bottle. This is who he is. This is who the Cowboys are. That's like telling Jerry Jones to stop talking. It's not happening.
No, he loves it.
It's that
you can
Micah
tell
loves
because
it, and Micah's fed by it.
Well, you can tell. Yeah, you can tell how much he loves it because he sees all the things that are on all the national talk shows and tags them, and it's like, you can't believe you said that. Like he is so freaking.
You
online.
want the attention, so here it is.
He is so online.
No doubt.
Shout out to my guy Jerry Madeline. That's who Micah needs to call. Micah, call Jerry Madeline. He works with the Cowboys. Call Jerry Madeline, and then just work with the things that you should say and shouldn't say in front of the media. Jerry Madeline, GMAT. That's who you need to get in contact with.
It's just not happening. It's just not the time.
He
I hate to. I'm not one to tell. Like, he could respond how he wants to respond. He obviously has this show, which is his platform. He is welcome to say whatever he wants to say. But I just feel like it's just not a good time, and you're gonna lose regardless. It's a lose-lose to speak right now on this different stuff. It just is.
He gets paid to talk.
I think it would be great if later on at some point he was like, "So here's what I was really doing. I misspoke on purpose. Get y'all to talk. So then you would watch my podcast.
Yeah.
I pulled a Jerry. That would be amazing.
It wouldn't be too far-fetched, I believe.
It is a Tote That Thang Tuesday. You got to find something. Find something.
Anything.
To tote. From
Tote.
last week's game to this week's game. For the Cowboys, I want them in the chat. I want you to hit the like and subscribe as well, please, or else. That is what's coming up next on the DLLS Cowboys Podcast.
We are in the giving season. Christmas is right around the corner. Some people have birthdays. Some people have game parties and watch parties and all these different type of parties. Want to make sure, just like your Christmas decorations are set right, so should your game decorations, your man cave, your she shed, your ladies' room, anything that you want to do. FOCO.
FOCO, yeah.
FOCO.
FOCO, yeah.
FOCO
Hell
is
yeah.
where you need to go.
Yeah.
FOCO. Oh, boom, right there. FOCO, catch this deal that I just caught from FOCO.
Yeah, they got light up gnomes.
They got gnomes. They got holiday
all
ornaments.
this holiday stuff.
They got villages. They got all these type of things.
I'll buy one.
FOCO, catch this deal. 10% off using our promo code DLLS. Get you some bobbleheads. Get you some gnomes. Get you a bunch of different things. It ain't just for the fellas. Ladies, you got stuff in there too. They got robes and nightgowns and all that other kind of
Cowboys
stuff.
light up bus station. You can park a tank there.
You can park a tank there.
At the bus station.
FOCO, 10% off. Use our promo code DLLS. Go to FOCO and get yourself right now.
Also, shout out to our guys at Roback, RHOBACK. Promo code DLLS Cowboys 20.
That's a dog.
And it is, the Rhodesian Ridgeback. The company is Roback. And with our code, you get 20% off your first order at roback.com. Polos, hoodies, shorts. They're incredibly comfortable. They're functional. They're They got the moisture wicking. The wicking fabric.
Quick.
Yeah, good performance polos. Great to golf in if you're a golf guy. Or you can wear them with their shorts and just go untucked there. And it's a good look. You go Roback. They got the performance polos. Solids, classic stripes, fun prints, all those different things. The performance hoodies are awesome. Their everyday shorts are great. So use the promo code DLLS Cowboys 20 on Roback.com for a generous 20% off your first order. Roback.com, 20% off all polos, hoodies, and shorts. DLLS Cowboys 20.
Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that Rhodesio Roback? What is it called?
What? Rhodesian Ridgeback.
Can I pet that dog?
Yeah, that one. Just not that one.
Rhodesian
Can I- what?
Ridgeback.
Oh, super chat.
Oh, Daniel's a beast.
Daniel.
Daniel's in the super chat.
Escobar. Isn't he a relation?
Do you think Jerry would hesitate to take either Shador or Travis if they were available when they had to pick? The attention he would get to pick one of them would be too much for them not to take one of them. Trade down, though. I mean, if you got Travis Hunter on your team, you're balling.
Yeah.
If Travis Hunter's available when they pick, just pick him.
So why don't you just ask when they draft Shador, are they going to hire Dion as the coach? I mean, just go full Stephen A.
That's never happened.
I don't think Deion's going to be the coach. And
I don't think they drafted Shador either.
What if they picked like 12th and he was there?
They're not.
That
We
might make
already
sense.
discussed this already.
We
They're
made a
trading
bet.
down.
Oh, yeah. Clarence already made a $50 bet
We made a $50 bet on that
Plus-
whether
that
Shador
Shador
will
won't be the first quarterback taken. Will not.
Will.
not.
Will not. According
You're
to
saying will not.
Yeah, I am.
I'm saying will.
Okay.
I'm saying will not.
All right.
I love action.
We got it. You
I
got
love
action. I love
action.
action on that 40 too.
If anybody ever wants action,
I love action on that 40.
just hit me up. You got the ball? Can I have it? Thank you. It's a Tote That Thing Tuesday.
Yep. You got dang right. Tote that thing.
Let's see if there's something we
Now
can
you
find
Southern.
from last week. You Southern, North Carolina.
Southern.
No, just tote that thing. You know.
You
I'm
sounded like.
Jersey. I'm Jersey.
No, you sounded like you had that Southern accent.
Clarence,
That
Because
thing.
I'm always first.
You are first.
Aisha, that's because I don't want you to forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote it down this time.
Aisha,
Tote that
thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like, Clarence, you really been pushing me today. You was yelling in my ear
Get
and stuff.
Get
You really gonna flare up my tinnitus in here.
I
Veterans
don't
Day
know
was
what
yesterday.
tinnitus is, but let's go.
Spell it.
Yeah, it was yesterday. It's over
Spell it.
now.
What's the tinnitus?
I know, but
We're on to Thanksgiving.
What's tinnitus?
out my face.
What's tinnitus?
It's an air condition. It's
a
damage
who?
to your
Ear.
ears.
You could cause tinnitus.
Shoot. Yeah, y'all up at yourself open
I
here.
also don't know what it means, but I could see you causing a lot of diseases, Clarence.
My tote.
Middle fingers.
I am toting Mike Zimmer's creativeness and some of the things he's trying to do on a
Zimmerman.
defensive line. Zimmer. Did I say his name right?
No, you got it right.
Oh my God, that's why I told you it's confusing already. But Mike Zimmer's creativeness and how he used shifts. He used a lot of shifts and stunts in moments to get favorable matchups on this defensive line. Obviously, Micah being back is going to draw attention. He was able to find one-on-one matchups for Osa. I thought that Chauncey Golston did some good things as well. Like, I just thought overall what he was able to do to help this defensive line get pressure with Micah being back. The linebackers being involved. You talked about Overshown. Maris Littlefowl is doing a lot of the dirty work, and you maybe don't see it, but he's scraping and opening up lanes for guys. I just thought that the start of that game was good coaching by Mike Zimmer. I thought he had a good game plan.
He's sitting over there.
All right.
Calling the right
That's
stuff.
all I got.
We take it. That's good.
Blitz him.
Hey, if the DC is doing a decent job, that's a step in the right direction. Damn it.
Y'all be stressing people out in these comments,
Man.
man.
Clarence Hill.
Tote
that thing.
I used to be a running back in the day.
He's been telling us.
I had leather helmets.
Damn, KG's in the super chat again. When are we going to get the DLLS Cowboys Dream Team mock draft? Travis Hunter.
There you go.
Bam. Got him.
Travis Hunter.
Thanks, KG. You know,
Soft
when mock
too.
draft season hits, I'm going to do 731 of them.
Solve
I
two
hate
woes.
Everybody hates them, but they get clicks.
What you
I
got?
was going to go with the running back in Rico, but I'm going to leave that to somebody else. I did like the way Rico ran. And
Then leave it. Then just move on.
Yeah, why would you mention
Why
it
would
if
you
you were going to leave it for
mention
someone
I
else?
said I
Talking about
was.
it.
I'm just.
Who are you leaving it for?
I'm going to stay with my agenda.
Who's doing Rico?
I don't know. But I'm going to
Okay.
stay with my agenda.
Okay.
On my agenda, 1-3.
Yes.
1-3 just jumps off the page. His suddenness, his athleticism. Keep that going. I remember week 1, like, why is he not starting? What are we doing? We talked about him throughout training camp. We talked about him last year. The idea that it took him 3 games to make him a permanent part of the defense was crazy to me. I'd rather him make fast mistakes than guys that are hesitant and not making mistakes at all. He has continued to grow. We talked to
If he
Mike-
don't make a mistake, it's going to be fast.
It's gonna be fast. We talked to
It's
Mike
gonna be
Zimmer
bad.
about him yesterday. He talked about how the game has
Zimmerman.
slowed down for him. Initially they didn't want to use him as a rusher because they wanted him to learn the linebacker position and really learn his spot. Now that he's playing linebacker, now they're able to use him as a rusher, and you just see the suddenness, the things he's doing with Micah Parsons. Ryan Clark said yesterday, and I think he went too far.
Oh, no.
But it's not
Yeah, he did
too
go too
far
far.
off base.
I saw
He said, everybody said that Micah Parsons is the best player on this Cowboys defense, but I don't know. It could be DeMarvion Overshawn.
Not so fast, my friend.
He went too far, but watching Overshawn and the way he plays early in that game, led the team with 11 tackles, getting in the backfield, tackles
Looked the
for
same
losses.
way that Micah did his rookie.
He looked the same way Micah did his rookie year.
Quite
So
literally.
keep toting 1-3 and give him that 0.
Yeah, okay.
Oh Lord.
If they don't give him the 0,
Agent 0.
they got to find a really good player to wear 12. Because, like, if Mike is 11, Overshown's 13, I can't have a bum in between.
12 is off the record, right? 12's
Oh,
off.
yeah, we don't ever wear 12?
Nobody's wearing Staubach.
Well, we need to bring it back.
Nobody's wearing Staubach.
We got to bring it back. We got to bridge. We had to bridge these two
They don't
with a
retire
12.
jerseys, but they don't let you wear 12.
until Jerry decides that nobody's paying attention, and then they'll draft a quarterback and put 12 on.
Of course, it could be and then his number Travis Hunter, is he 12? What's his number?
Oh, he is 12.
He is 12.
Oh, wait.
Travis Hunter will get that.
And you better believe ticket prices are coming down, ratings are about to come down. 12's coming out.
Jersey sells through the roof.
Cowboys are absolutely drafting Travis Hunter. He will absolutely wear 12.
I
Or
didn't even
Overshown
think.
can
That's
go and
actually-
get the number from Tober, that number 1, right?
He's better number 1 than Tolbert.
He can go get 0 from Rowdy.
I'd rather him not be number 1
I
than
wish he could.
Tolbert.
I don't understand. Roddy wears 00.
Look,
not even 1
Staubach and Rowdy, 2 numbers that you just can't touch.
I did
can't
not
tell.
know that people disliked Rowdy the way they disliked.
They've won
Rowdy.
nothing since Roddy showed up. It wasn't me. They won nothing since Roddy showed up.
I mean, there's a serious disdain.
But
for
KG,
Rowdy.
you balling today or what?
KG. No, don't stop. Don't
Real ones
stop,
remember
baby.
are Darius Washington and Sky Moore. Took like 4 years, but Washington's balling out. Look, everybody was telling you couldn't draft him and he couldn't play because he was 5'7". All I was saying is the dude could play and he was going to play in the NFL and he was that damn good. I didn't care how short he was.
What about Sky Moore?
TCU stand up. Just needs a real quarterback, real coach.
No.
You get Sky Moore a quarterback and a coach,
Stop it.
he will ball.
Where is he now?
Kansas City.
That's what I thought.
Here you go, Jesse.
Pass the ball.
That's what I
Pass the
thought.
ball.
That's what I thought.
What's wrong
Hey,
with him?
evaluate 200 players a year. Tell me if you get them all right.
Facts.
Jesse Holly, tote that thing.
Tote
Clarence quit after his turn.
It's all good.
Tote
He's-
that-
yeah.
I'm
We gotta
blessed.
do it again.
Throw that thing.
No, we gotta do it right for him.
I'm sorry.
No,
my bad. My bad.
I'm a total
I
with
was
it
checking
without you, my
news.
brother.
Checking
It's all
news.
good.
Hold on.
Tote that thing.
Yeah, tote that thing.
Yeah.
Tinnitus.
I'm pushing my agenda. No,
Tolbert?
not that one.
That Mike is overrated and you hate him,
Yeah, he does
and
hate
he's a
him.
bad teammate and
He-
leader.
he hates him.
Stop! Don't do that.
He hates him.
Y'all, we're so far removed from that. Please, we're turning
He
over a
hates
new
him.
leaf. Jesse,
Tell Michael's brother on it.
Jesse is. We're trying to turn the page.
Jesse has never been a Micah hater, but it became a thing, and so I like it.
Tell Michael's brother.
I'm pushing my agenda of the University of North Carolina.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Awesome.
Let's keep Awesome Riches out there. I have.
Spicy. I started to say this when Jesse, but I was like,
I wasn't a fan of the draft pick of Tyler Guyton. And then the more and more that you see him out there, the more and more you know that this kid is a major, major, major project. And now coming into question what Tyler Guyton may be is toughness.
Mm.
So now you add to the fact that the skill level, I should say the technique level isn't there. And you're starting to question a little bit whether he's tough or not quite understanding what the difference between hurt and injured.
How do
and
you
injured
mentally and
hurt.
physically deal with adversity?
How you mentally fit. Awesome Riches. Let my boy play. Give him the reps. Y'all talked about reps and reps and reps and reps. Didn't do damn bad last week.
listen, very controversial take. However, I think whoever's the best person for the job.
Whoever's the best person for the job at this point in time, the University of North Carolina
Chapel Hill.
graduate in Chapel Hill.
What'd you say? What was the whisper?
Did he graduate? I was going to say graduate
don't
of the
know.
University of North Carolina. I'm sure he did. Why not? The University of North Carolina graduate, Awesome Richards, Tote what he did last week into Monday Night Football. Give your boy Cooper Rush a little bit more time. Let Awesome Richards play, man. Give my boy a shot. That's what I want to push.
And
You
keep-
push the agenda
and-
about your UT players. I'm pushing the agenda
And-
about my Tar Heels. Let's go, Awesome Richards.
And keep giving him help.
I
That's
just
fine.
want
Keep giving him help.
They had to give your boy help too.
Keep giving him help.
they helped him, but he individually won a lot
Yeah,
of reps.
let's go.
I
Give him
definitely
hell.
want to say really quickly, I wasn't against the Austin Richards pick when I saw it, because when he was drafted, you looked at the quality of competition he went up against. In college, he saw some of the better defensive
Come on,
lines.
ACC.
He's always had good footwork. It's always
been.
been his power and his hands and his striking and stuff. So he seems like he's improved there. I'm not gonna refute that
All right,
right now.
here you go.
Refute that.
Jeff Kavanaugh,
Tote that thing.
You know, Jerry Jones and I are on the same page
Oh
on a
my
lot of
God.
things.
you like young white women?
Wow.
Yes?
Okay.
Yeah. Not exclusively.
Like how young?
Wow.
He had to put the
Oh, like my slider on the dating apps is like, I think 28 to 43.
Oh, that's
y'all.
28 to 43.
Where do you think I should move it, Clarence? Where should
How
I
old are
move it?
you?
40. You think I should go up?
well, a 28-year-old will
30.
tear you up
28
right now,
too
brother.
young.
A
22.
28-year-old will tear you up right now.
28-year-old
22
did not too
no,
long
no,
ago.
no.
Right? you know what I'm saying? Open it up. Let's go.
Tote
Okay.
that thing.
Oh, yeah.
That
Really?
28-year-old will tone that thing.
Yeah, but they in their prime at 40.
Tote the football thing.
Jerry Jones and I
Just saying.
are
What's your
on
Just saying.
the same page a lot of times. We see things very similarly. Curtains are tough. Like, he ain't trying to go up there and hang them, you know?
Whoa.
So that's tough. And so he can't, because that's too much to ask. He's 82. And then today on the radio, he said that they're seeing a lot of positive things from Ezekiel Elliott. Quote, "We're not living in the past with Zeke. It's a present thing."
Mm-hmm.
And
Like a gift.
I agree with Jerry, despite the fact that Rico is number 7 in the NFL at success rate. When you hand it to Rico, it's a successful play. He's 7th in the league. Zeke, if he had enough carries to qualify, would be dead last in the entire NFL. But despite that, I agree with Jerry. I think Zeke's got something.
Stop it.
And I think we should
Stop.
give it to him
Katya,
Stop
a lot.
hit the button.
Cut him out.
Hit the
Can I
hit
leave?
I think
the tank.
Can I leave?
Hit the button.
Can I leave?
I
Can I leave?
think-
Can I leave?
Just keep hitting it. Just keep hitting it until he's done talking.
I think
Hey, remember you jump? Remember you jump?
No, I wouldn't. Listen, you 25 years older than me. You jump, you might actually, you might hit
Can
a
I
hip.
jump? Can
You
I
hit
jump?
a hip, you're gonna be out.
I think they
Jump.
should
Let me
feed-
jump.
I think they
Jump
should
if you want to.
they should feed Zeke. And I think that
Positive.
will lead
It's supposed to be a positive segment.
to the results you want.
You're supposed to be saying Rico ran well. Keep feeding Rico. The running game looks strong in the first half. Do not abandon the running game. Tote Rico.
When did Clarence get 2 turns?
You
I'm
and
just
your
saying.
And you don't
That's a
even
good
have
point.
the. You
It's
don't
supposed
even
to be
have,
positive.
You and
It's
your-
supposed to where we're taking to next week to win.
you don't even have the.
Zeke
and
does
your-
not take us to win next week.
You and your agendas.
Wait, why are you
Yeah.
hating on Zeke?
I'm
And-
not hating on Zeke.
I'm propping him up.
You're
Are
ins-
you? Are you popular?
him to get the
This sound like a
ball.
backhanded
dangerous.
compliment.
You're dangerous. You're dangerous.
sneaky.
You're like you're
I could be
giving
a
me penguin
dirty,
vibes.
I could
dirty, dirty.
I could be a cult leader.
No, don't say
I
that.
could be.
Dirty,
It's- we got it.
dirty,
Let's go to break.
Dirty,
Like a good
I'm-
cult
that's
that
a good
does
call.
charitable stuff.
dirty.
Let's go.
The cult leader for Tank.
Tote this forward. Your best players playing like they're your best players. Micah Parsons came back, made a huge impact, helped Overshown make an even bigger impact. Trayvon Diggs made a gigantic play in the end zone. Your best players, get your ass out there and play like your best player.
Oh, bravo.
Tyler Smith had a heck of a game too.
Way to come back and finish it up.
Tyler Smith took that. He takes that matchup with Jalen Carter personal.
Good job, Jeff. Way to finish it off right.
Feed Zeke.
See?
Oh my God, he can't
Good job.
himself.
Jerry Jones said curtains are so far down the list on stuff you should be worried about. I agree. What's at the very top? What is the top of your list of things to worry about with your football team? I want them in the chat. I want you to hit the like and subscribe. These are the things I want. It's all next on the Cowboys DLLS podcast.
DLLS.
All DLLS. I want to make sure. Sorry, I talked during the transition scene. I just want to make sure I got the right link. Yeah, allcity.com/intro. That's where you go. That's not where you go.
Where you go?
You
That's
go to
not-
allcity.com and then you go sign up to be a diehard.
Hard.
Join and diehard? So join
Dash.
hyphen diehard. No, Nope, that ain't it either. No, that domain is available,
Listen,
though.
go to ALLCITY.
Go to alldlls.com and just find how there's a subscribe button. That one will do it. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Yes.
Hit the subscribe button and join us because we're having a party in our Discord lounge every day. Oh, you get T-shirt. When you sign up to be a diehard, you get a T-shirt. Check that thing out, huh? Jesse doesn't like it because I pulled it straight out of the packaging today, so it's got little wrinkles on it, but it's beautiful.
It's really blue.
Oh, we don't need a timer. No, I'm just telling people to sign up to be a diehard because you like us, you know. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Kevin Gray said this is live TV, folks. I believe Trainwreck Broadcasting is the best.
That's what it was.
I believe in operating without a net and effing up terribly. I think it's awesome. I think it's super fun.
Austin Richards.
You want awkward and stupid.
Austin Richards.
Awkward and stupid is fun to watch.
No,
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, sign up to be a diehard or else, which of course is not a threat.
it is.
Get your card.
Get your card.
It's a threat. It's a threat.
That's it right there. Look at that.
That's
it right there.
Be a diehard.
I'm gonna test it.
Get great stories every day.
I don't believe Katya.
Great content every day.
I don't believe Katya. I never have. .com/join.
Miss Cowboy
How do we get
1986. Everything is wrong.
That worked.
Feels like it.
Yeah, that worked. Great.
Everything is wrong.
Yeah, that worked
How do
great.
we get draft content being a diehard? We have some things probably coming.
It's coming.
There's some things coming.
Will Becker said the problem is the O-line, the lack of training. Mike Solari is a problem. He called out Mike Solari, the old offensive line coach.
He
I've
wouldn't
been
be
saying
wrong.
that for a while.
I support it. Like, I don't know. It's like one of the spaces where I'm just not confident enough in myself. Like, I don't know what Mike Solari's teaching all day or whatever, or if it's players, but I support you. I
Mark
mean,
Colombo's at home.
the offensive line isn't playing great, and there's guys who you would think would be getting better that aren't. So in theory, sure.
Papi and Pat Nandez. I like Papi and Pat Nandez up there.
What?
Up right there.
Pat.
Why you say
What?
Poppy?
I said Papi and Pat Nandez.
Oh, pop in.
Pop in.
I got you.
Oh, I thought you
Pop
called
in.
Pat Poppy.
Yeah, I'm like,
Y'all in the DFW thing popping.
Yeah.
We popping.
Oh, we are popping.
That's all.
Yeah, hit the like and subscribe.
It's just country.
Poppy in this country.
nah, you jumbled it all up.
I said Poppy and Pat Nandez.
It sounded like you said Poppy.
We got your Pat.
So Jerry said curtains are so far down the list, and that's why it's absurd to talk about it. And I did want to point out that Mike McCarthy yesterday, I saw at the press conference that the sun was coming in the star, and it would have been directly in his face, so they put up a thing to block the sun, which was interesting. And McCarthy even laughed about it.
That was a good brother, Noah. What's Noah's last name?
No bullet. That was
Bullard.
the TV guys.
Oh, he
trying
did
to-
that to me.
That
He
was-
was making a joke. He was making a joke because
It worked great.
I know.
Mike
No.
looked
During the press
clean.
conference, and every afternoon, Monday after the sun does come in,
Yeah.
and it's in the coach's eyes. And we've been dealing with this for years.
No, it was being funny.
Yeah,
being funny.
He was being
Hell yeah,
funny.
good
He
for
put it
him.
up. It was really cool,
Shout out
and
to
it made
Noah.
it seem like the Cowboys did it.
Yeah.
They didn't do it. It was
It was
actually
Noah.
the TV people who did that.
It was Noah.
Don't
Shout out
tell
to
on Noah.
Nah, I mean,
What if
hell,
Jerry thinks it's a shot at him?
well,
No,
know?
you should see a meme. Someone used that and put it over the stadium. You know, on social media, they put that thing, put it over the stadium. Yeah, we fixed it, guys. Got the screen to block out the sun.
What's at the top of the list?
Who wants to go first?
Eenie, meanie.
I'll go
miny,
first.
Jesse.
Don't worry.
Go first.
For
Eenie,
me,
Eenie.
I think there's two things that I would like to be at the top of my list.
Do you think that Jerry, the owner, should fire Jerry, the GM?
Are those your things?
No, that's the thing that people like to say, and it'll never happen, but it's still fun to say the sentence.
Yeah, I mean, here's what I do want from Jerry. I want, top of my list is I want a change of thinking. I want Jerry to change his thought process. I want him to be more open to the younger coaches, the ones that may not have all the head coaching experience, the ones who may not be of a certain age that he likes. I want Jerry to, as he said this morning on the radio, to stop living in the past. I want Jerry to move into the future. I want him to see the things that comes in the modern age of football. I want that to be in his thought processes and ease. I want it to be in his thought process as he's looking for his next head coach. Don't whatever you thought was the way is wrong. Change your way of thinking. Bring the grandkids into the picture. Go get some young people around you. Go find some people that know modern day football.
Please not the grandkids.
Well,
No.
maybe not the grandkids.
Please not.
I'm just saying, as far as getting some
Second
youth,
and third generation business owners do a terrible job usually.
I want you to put some youth in your thinking.
Two youths.
I want you to get away from the old way of thinking. And then secondly, I want a culture coach.
Well, you can't.
This is, you asked me the things that I would want.
Okay, you want Jerry to not
this is
mess
my
up his
list.
culture.
This
You're right.
is my
I'd like
list.
to apologize.
This is my list.
I'd like to apologize.
My list.
I would like to apologize.
I'm jumping all over your list when you get to yours.
I would like to apologize.
Yeah. And then, is that a real apology? Or is that one of my apologies?
Wow.
Okay.
You admit your apologies are real?
Yeah, but never.
He's never wrong. Wow.
I want a culture coach.
Okay.
I want someone to come in here and change
Hell yeah.
the culture.
Hell yeah.
I want some more mentally and physically tough people. I want the culture to change. I want the views of what this thing is. I want an identity set. Like, get an identity. Like, the legit and true, real identity. Help these players, because I think true culture and true identity is set by the players. I think they're the best ones to enforce it. And when you have them, that the players, the guys who are actually going on the field, believe in something, like truly believe in something, they hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
There is zero accountability being held around these parts in this day and age. So give me a culture coach.
That's what I'm talking about. I like that.
Those are my list.
I like that a lot.
You don't.
I do. I like that a lot.
That's my list.
I'm trying to overcome my mess up by supporting. Clarence, what's the top of the things that are wrong list?
You know, I think culture is overrated. I think chemistry is overrated. I think all of that stuff is overrated. Give me some players. You know, I think the biggest problem is them shopping at the bargain basement rack in free agency. Them saying we're a draft and development team and we're not going to really go out and supplement this team with quality free agents. It blows my mind that the richest franchise in sports is so more focused on balancing the budget than putting the best players on the field. If you want to change some things with the players. I go back to the 90s. Wasn't no culture when they were roping, doping, and everything at the White House, okay?
There was culture.
Oh, yeah, it was culture.
There was culture.
But they had the Hall of Famers.
There was culture.
They had Hall of Famers.
There was
They had
culture.
Hall of Famers.
There was culture.
They had Hall of Famers.
There was culture.
They had Hall of
The
Famers.
culture was hooker and blow.
Listen.
And practice like in
Hoes,
practice.
listen.
They practice and play at a
Listen.
different level. There was some culture there.
It was hoes, limos, and papados. That was his anthem, okay? I'm just telling you. They was out at the White House. They was at Cowboys Cafe. They was staying up all night. They worked hard because it was in the players. It was in them.
Yeah, but you couldn't show up.
It was in them.
Michael Irvin wouldn't let you show up and not practice hard.
No, he stabbed you in the
No,
neck.
but that's who he was,
Charles
But
Haley wouldn't allow that.
But that's who Charles Haley, who peed in the quarterback's car
That's
in
fine.
San Francisco. I'm
That's
just
fine.
saying.
That's fine.
We can pick and choose what's culture and what's not culture. But the bottom line, they were freaking Hall of Famers. Go get me some players. Go get me some players. The talent has been overrated here for years. No, it's not been the greatest of talent. I don't care what the last 25 seasons. The receiving core has been subpar the last couple of years.
Jimmy's and Joe's.
Go get me some talent. Go get me some Jimmys and Joes. You're right. That's what's going to take this team to the next level. Not talking leadership and brotherhood. That don't mean nothing when you can't play.
Aisha, which one of these two would you like to discredit with your take?
I think
After he tore him down.
if we were gonna make a list, like these are the places you start, is being more, I don't know, willing to throw the bank in free agency and also bringing in the proper coaches to be able to do those things and put together a plan. But for me, I think listening to the players this year in particular and just kind of hearing some of their little slip ups of how they feel about stuff and how things are run and how things go. I think there needs to be some level on open forum. I think that we're finding out, like, I think there needs to be a separation to some degree of, like, what's going on with the Cowboys in general at the Star and all that stuff and, like, what the players are doing. I think they should have some level of an open conversation amongst the team. I'm sure they already do that, but what I mean is, like, an open door policy type thing. Because it just seems like there's a lot of stuff going on that they're not happy about. Furthermore, talking to players last year, it felt like with some of the input with the coaches, maybe they didn't have as much input. And you look at a KC who Andy Reid literally leaves a box there for players to put input on plays that they want to bring in and things they want to try to implement and stuff like that. I think there needs to be more of an open forum. Your players know what's forward thinking. I'm sure I've heard players mention that they have told the head coach, the OC, things that they feel like they can implement that are forward thinking in the NFL and them not happen. So I just think there needs to be a little bit more better open communication.
We down pretty bad, huh?
That's how teams get better.
We down pretty bad, huh?
You got 20. You got 50.
You said the whole damn culture. He said the whole damn roster. She said the whole damn coaching staff.
There's only one thing left: ownership.
Oh yeah, the GM is awful. Yeah. I mean, if we could do an intervention, if we could do some sort of like if somebody is negligent or not capable of doing the job, we could step in and like take it from them, right? We could try. No, I just wrote down the offensive line, the defensive line, the non-88 weapons, the coaching, the edge players, and more stuff. So we got some stuff. We got some stuff to work on. The good news is there's nowhere to go but up.
Oh, my God.
The good news is we'll be back tomorrow.
The good news is we'll be back tomorrow.
We are on tomorrow.
We'll
Take
be
a
back
look.
tomorrow.
It's in a book, The Reading Rainbow. Thanks
to
for
Ben
stopping by.
Vereen.
And please hit the like and subscribe on your way out and tell your family and friends about us. Tell your Facebook groups, unless they're the weird ones. There are some we don't want here. But remember, you have no idea what anyone's going through, so be cool to everyone. We love you. Be easy.
Eliminate the contingencies.
Or else. That's not a threat.
We all silly like the mayor.